Today we're gonna play Rakdos Lizards. This is a really cool list and we're gonna try it out in best of 1 and best of 3. We have two different approaches, but I can tell you already, this deck rocks. We didn't lose a single game in best of 3, and in best of 1 we performed also really well. So have a look how we did that. Enjoy. So here we have the Lizard deck best of 1. This is a Lizard Rakdos list, and there's many cool cards from the Lizard deck. And one of the main reasons why I wanted to play Lizard is because of the Magebane Lizard. A 2-mana 1/4, whenever I play a cast a non-creature spell, this creature deals damage to the player equal to the number of non-creature spells they've cast this turn. Quite good card against Lessons and against these type of decks, and it's a 1/4 and can block quite well as well. But only a 2-off, I think, here in best of 1, because I don't see many lessons, but I did face a lesson and I had this card and it was good. So yeah, again, I will do the same as last time. We have the best of 1, that's why I talk about certain cards now. And then we look at the best of 3 version, and we have both type of games. And I can tell you guys, I think we won all best of 3 games, and we did really well in best of 1 too. There's a little bit of a different type strategy, but overall it's the same idea. So Lizard package, let's have a look at this. Of course we have the Hieroclaw, a 1-mana 1/2. When you attack with 1 or more lizards, this deals 1 damage. For 2 mana you can put the +1/+1 count on this if you dealt damage this turn. We also have the Iridescent Vinelasher, 1-mana 1/2, Offspring 2, so it has a 2-body, and Landfall whenever a land damage will deal 1 damage. These two cards, of course, go great with the Valley Flamecaller, or this card in this deck is like, no one reads this card. I swear, no one reads this card, and it won me so many games. It's a 3-mana 3/3. If a Lizard, Mouse, Otter, or Raccoon you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals that much damage +1. Sometimes you attack with like a 1/2 and then block with a 2/2, and then they just trade. It worked. I even killed an Aura Board with a Valley Flamecaller, which is quite funny. So yeah. Great card. And again, super synergy there, and works also with the Lizard. It also works with Geth, the Scale Scourge, a 2-mana 3/2. It has a ward, pay 2 life, or the creature you control enter with an additional +1/+1 count on them for each opponent who lost life this turn. Whenever you cast a Lizard spell, Geth deals 1 damage to target opponent. Great. Again, Reach makes your creature better. Even with Offspring, it is great. Then we have the Flame Cache Gecko, 2-mana 2/2. When this creature enters, if an opponent lost life this turn, you get a 2-mana, and for 2 you can discard a card or draw a card. Great to ramp, like usually you have a 1-drop, like Vinelasher or Hieroclaw. Attack, play Gecko, and then play another 2-drop, which is great. So in this deck I play bats, and the reason why I play the bats here, and yeah, this is not a lizard, it doesn't look like a lizard, but the main reason is in best of 1 I need to go with my strategy of killing opponent, right? And there's so many random decks where I need some information, and I want to have 3 bets here because you can look at the hand and exile a card, and you can do the same here with Thoughtstalker Warlock, which is a 3-mana 2/2. Sorry. When this creature enters, choose target opponent. If they lost life this turn, they reveal the hand. You choose a non-land card from it and discard that card. Otherwise, they discard a card. So again, here, just to have this 6 extra hand attack, I think is quite important. And this is the strategy I go for best of 1. I do have some removals here. I have 4 Burst Lightnings here, just to do 2 damage or kick 4 damage. It's 1 Betrayal, because yeah, there's a lot of graveyard stuff, but we're still quite fast, but I need 1. If you see there's more Caveira, you can have 2 Betrayal and 2 Shoot the Sheriff. I opted for 3 Shoot the Sheriff, which is just a straight up removal spell. I want to have 8 removal in best of 1. See more cups than anything else. And we have a sneaky one of Scales of Shale here. A 3-mana affinity for Lizard. Target creature gets +0/+2. Gains lifelink and indestructible until the end of turn. In best of 1, I feel like when I add the one-off card, I draw them more often. And this one surprises opponent quite a lot. And even if you have just 1, they always have to maybe play around more of them. So it's quite nice. And of course we have Flossing Jasper Flint. This card is amazing. And the artwork is also amazing. You can say what you want. 3-mana 4/3, Lizard Rogue, creature control, but don't own our mercenaries in addition to the other types. And at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top X cards of target opponent's library, where X is the number of outlaws you control. Until the end of turn, you may cast a spell from among those cards, and mana of any type can be spent to cast those spells. Great card. In best of 3, this got me some bangers. Gives you some card advantage sometimes. Of course, you cannot play everything, but it's also nice to get the lands there. And yeah, I love that card. Mana base quite simple. We have Mudflow Village here to get the Lizard back, which is usually what we're going to use here. But you can also get a Bat back, which is nice. Then the Village here, just for the haster if you need it. We have 4 Passage, 4 Town, and 2 Restless Wind for attacking lands. The Rakdos mana base is not really cool right now, but yeah, this is what it is. I was thinking of playing Fireglass Mentor in this list as well, but I feel like it's too slow. 2 mana, 2/1, where you get the potential extra draw, but if you play this turn 2, you cannot play it anyways. And turn 3, it feels slow. More grindy cards, so definitely something that you would rather see in best of 3. But this is the best of 1 version, and it was really cool, and let's have a look at the best of 3. So here we have the best of 3 version, and you see it looks different. Yeah, it does look different. So we don't have the bats. Instead of the bats, we play the Magebane Lizard as a 3-off here, and we have 2 mentors. And the reason why I want to play Lizard is because in best of 3 I thought there will be more lessons. No. Didn't face a single lesson, but still a really great card there just for the extra ping here. And because I was assuming there will be more lessons, I also play Ocher, Axonil, Deepest Might. 4 mana for 4, Trample. If a red source you control would deal an amount of non-combat damage less than Ocher's power, it will deal Ocher's power as damage. Let's say Hyriclaw will attack, 4 damage, not 1. Lizard, 4 damage, not 1. Geth, 4 damage, not 1. So as you can see, this card is brutal. It also works, of course, with Burst Lightning. Burst Lightning will do 4 damage, so that's quite good, right? And then we have here, of course, when Ocher dies, return it to the battlefield tapped and transform onto your opponent's control. And it will be this Temple of Power here. What I also changed is I have less hand tate here. I still have 2. I think it's quite okay to have 2. I do get a game 2 and 3, so I can change cards where if I need more hand tate, I can go for it. I do have 7 removals here, because I don't think it's as common as in best of 1, where it's like that many aggressive decks. That's why I opted for 1 Geth. I also cut 1 Vine Lasher because the Vine Lasher doesn't work with Ocher. And yeah, but it's still a great card, but I wanted to have Ocher, and this is the main idea to play that card. Mana wise, it's around the same here. Probably 1 more land, and let's have a look at sideboard. We have 3 Duress here. As I said, if we want hand tate, we can have it from the sideboard. We have Ghost Vacuum here for graveyard. We have 2 of them. We have 2 more Shoot the Sheriff if you really want more removal spell. We have 3 Abrades here. Also removal or destroy artifact can be both quite useful here against Monument and against Cheska artifacts. You want to have these cards for sure. An additional Lizard here and 3 Razorkin Needlehead. And yeah, this is not a Lizard, but whenever an opponent draws a card, it deals 1 damage. And of course, with Ocher together, you know what it does, right? So the main idea against that deck is, of course, these cards. And then we have Foggy Swamp Visions as a one-off, an avatar card. I think this one is really cool. 3 mana sorcery as initial cost to cast the spell Waterband X. Exile X target creature cards from graveyards. For each creature card exiled this way, create a token that's a copy of it. At the beginning of your next end step, sacrifice those tokens. So this one is quite interesting because you can technically finish games with this if you have the right combination of cards, right? So this one is cast, but I feel like this is a niche card where it can actually win you the game if you need like a card back just for the trigger or something like this. And yeah, I wanted to have this. I played this against Boris Dragon in best of 3, and I couldn't use it because I didn't draw it, but if I had it, it would be painful. So yeah, the main idea here is if you play against Lessons, you want to board in the Needleheads and the Magebane Lizard and the Triple Abrade. You would cut the Mentors here because they're quite weak here. The Mentors you don't really need, and you can also cut the Vine Lasher, and you're going to bring them in. Hand tate is sometimes okay, sometimes not. You have to see which version they play. There are Monument versions, not Monument versions. So you can also add Ghost Vacuums and Duresses, but it really depends what they play. You definitely want to have all the pink cards there and the Abrades. That's like the main thing. Other than that, you have to see if you're on the play, on the draw. As you can see, this is a new format where I explain best of 1, best of 3. But for best of 3 only, I would have to go even more in detail, and it would take way more time. It's almost impossible to do a video every time against every matchup, right? We used to do these kind of things in Patreon back then, where people used to... I had the Patreon together with Jason and Seth Manfield, and people they were like members, and then they could add a request. Can you do a sideboard guide for these and these matchups? And then we used to do it. That's because it's a lot of time to do that. But if you want me to do that, if you're interested in these things, I do have membership here on YouTube. I didn't add this yet anywhere, but if you would be interested, let me know in the comments below and what you think about this new format of video. This is the second one now. I think it's quite cool and interesting. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to like and subscribe. I'm trying this best of 1, best of 3 hybrid right now, but every feedback is welcome, and I wish you fun with the games right now. Ellie Bay-chan. Okay, let's see what we can do with lizards here. This is a weird hand. I mean, I can play everything on turn 3, which kind of funny. I hope I find something else here. Blue. Yeah, this one has to be instantly shot. Has to go. There's no way I'll let this roam around here. Just go for 2/2 here. This card does nothing. It just rams us to play more cards, but we didn't do damage, so it's not efficient here. And yeah, next time we attack and then keep playing. Usually, against these type of decks, you want to have cards on the board. Right now we only see blue, so it can be mono blue still. But against these type of decks, you want to have many cards on the board because they operate with counters and bounces. If we see red, they have removals, then it's a different story. Okay, going for attack first. Usually what we play now will get countered. It's a weird one to counter this. Okay, I'd rather have these here. I mean, I could have played the Flamecaller, but have been countered anyways, but... There's a world where I go Vine Lasher now. Okay, this changes now a bit. We go first for the extra damage. Okay. I keep my land here, just for the 4 damage on the Vine Lasher. Prowess. Oh, we take damage, it's okay. They probably have boomerang tactics. Okay, so yeah. It's nice to have Vine Lasher here and Lizard as well. This is definitely nice. Depending what I draw, I do different. Yeah, take a lot of damage though. Yep. You pushing damage. I'm gonna keep my Flameclaw as a blocker here. I still have Flameclaw and Lizard next turn, so that's okay. They draw. Good old draw 3 cards for 2 mana here. Okay, so they have 14 life. They don't really have a good attack here. Okay, that's good for me. It's a lot of damage now. It's gonna be Flamecaller. And this one. This will do damage here. We're going in with 1 Flamecaller. If they want to trade here, go ahead. Okay with this. I still do have a Flamecaller here, and every time they play a spell, they take damage from the Lizard now. Which is 2 damage actually, because of the Flamecaller, right? So I'm happy to find a deck I want to face in the first game actually. And we still have Starting Town. So sometimes you build a deck, right, in best of one, and you were like, well, maybe we find a Lessons deck. Here we go. First game. We play this, it's already 4 damage. They play something, they take 2. Or they take 2 damage. They could have potential lethal. Okay, they don't. They cannot attack here. Even if they have a spell, it's only +1. So playing Lizard basically makes it so they cannot do anything anymore, and if I attack with all I win, right? So yeah, that seems good to me. Well, I'm happy to find it. Lessons with Lizards should be fine, right? But then I wonder how it is best of 3. Best of 3 are really tacked for this matchup. So yeah, best of 1 is a bit yeah, we have some options. We have the Lizard, which helps, but only 2. Because I really don't face these decks quite often. Most of the time I don't see any Lessons decks in best of 1. So, but we have 2 just in case, right? Just in case. It's a bit important. Yeah, I like Vine Lasher and these cards, especially in this constellation. Like having that Vine Lasher to do damage to get potential juice here is really nice. Usually they don't have a card, but it's on attack if they have, so we're gonna play this first. Now we have a look at the hand. Okay, allies. Allies. Oh, this is an interesting one. I think it's actually Flamecaller here. I cannot block this. Okay. Well, I trade. Oh man, I'm trading. I am trading here. Is the Flamecaller? Is it this card? No, it's this one. Bobo Baggins. This is good for me. Yeah. Cards that you don't see often, this can happen, right? So it's a mono white allied deck. I don't think they run like board wipes or anything like that. So we are going to have fun now. We are doing 6 damage with this. It's hilarious. And then we attack with these 2. They're on 6. If they play a spell, they lose 2 life. If they play a creature, good luck. I just play 1 land and win. Such a funny deck. Yeah, Shelter is a good card. Still take 2 damage though. Still take 2 damage. Yeah, this is good. Definitely helps. Now taking 3 damage, so they cannot attack here. They go on 7, it's risky. Airbending. Interesting choice. Interesting choice here. Well, I think opponent didn't really know what my creatures do, and that can happen, and you can win games like this. So yeah, GG. Well, I'm still like, this is the second video now of this type of format. I'm doing the best of 1, best of 3, and I really try to keep the same type of deck. But I have to say, this time best of 1 and best of 3 does look different. Mainly because of the strategy and mainly because of how the meta is in best of 1. So I do have a lot of hand hate. A lot of hand hate to support me having tempo. Okay. So we have the Vine Lasher again. It's a similar hand than we had the last game. Let's see if we find a turn 2 card as well. That was pretty nice last turn. We found a turn 2. Flamecaller definitely feels really nice here. I wish it would also say bat. If it would say bat, it's really good. Oof, green, we have no removal. can be painful. Just in case I draw another starting town, I guess. Well, this gives me feeling I have to go for a Warlock next turn to get the Ouroboros. Because we didn't find... Okay, that's a color I didn't expect here. Naya. Naya. So the cup we kinda expected. So the thing that's scary is the... A wolf. Okay, they ramp, so we need to get the payoff. But if they have 2 payoffs, then it looks not so cool. What? This is a situation. Well, I guess we spin, huh? I mean, you can whiff with Cage. I whiff with Cage so many times that I give them the whiff here. Come on, just a whiff. It's not, cannot do much more. Cannot do much more. Yeah, we have the removal spells. We have actually quite a lot in this best of 1 version. So, if you have 8 removals and they have 4 batch removal and you don't have it, then you don't have it. Are we lucky? Or they find something. Sometimes, you know, we play this deck too, so we know how it is. Didn't play the Naya version though, but I like Halana quite a lot. Okay. What is it? Okay. Well. We know what it is. I don't see much chance here anymore, but... Okay. There's almost no chance. Yeah, no, the amount of power they have is huge. I really need to have a spot removal, but then they already have a strong creature. So maybe there's a world where I can shoot damage out. But... Okay, yeah, I'm also forced to block here. That's also impossible. How much damage can I pull next turn? Quite a lot though, but... 11. Okay, gonna keep it like this. Still surviving, so... Okay, how do we do more damage? I play this, then this is 2 damage. Then I lose 1 damage here. So I play this. Then I play this, then it's 3 damage, then I play this. But this one makes the other stronger, so... Okay. I'm trying to find a way to finish this. I do have still 3 damage next turn with my Wine Lasher. They spin again. But now they have a lot of creatures, so... I just want to know what they spin. We lost the game anyways. No removal spells. Double Cage. Cup and Talana is pretty good, right? Okay, good game. Yeah, cool. Hey, sometimes you lose, right? Sometimes you lose. This is best of 1, and yeah. If you don't have the removal spell there, it's really tricky. But yeah, still fun. Still fun. Still a fun game. I was hoping to find a way with the reach, but no, cannot. They already progressed too much. So yeah, let's have a removal spell in hand, right? I feel like the hands I had so far are not diverse. They're like, I feel like I always have the same hand. Heaven Burns Red. Okay. Heaven Burn Red. No removal again, but what do you want to do? I will go with the claw first here, though. I like claw into gecko. Green. I don't have the removal again. don't think they block. Oh, that's interesting. Actually, it's fun, kind of funny. Maybe a chip 8 here. I think this is a good trade. A little bit of a chip 8 here, because this card I will usually not use. So I think it's okay. I trade again if I can. Okay. Better have this since it's a better attack. That was a funny one there. Look at that, I just realized I have the village, but in the end it actually was a good play. But triple pollinator. Impressive too. What are they playing? Like super ramp? Okay, they have an Ouroboros here, which is not really cool. The bet is a bit too slow. It's gonna be hard. You're able to push damage though. That is a good block for me. People always fall for this. This is crazy. The amount of time... Valet Flamecaller is an absolute beast. This card wins by people not reading the text. An absolute beast. This card is so... Oh my god. I think this is a 4-off. Just for that reason. Like every time this works. This is funny. Well... I'm glad it worked. That Flamecaller. Okay. Well, this again, we didn't have a removal spell though, but we somehow managed to navigate through this, which I'm happy about. Okay, waiting for opponent, ready. Lloyd MF Christmas. Christmas is coming, guys. Anything you want for Christmas. Not from me, just in general. Anything you feel like, ah, that's what I want. With my hand, I have to actually do it like this. I wish the lands would be a bit different here, but... this is the spot where I probably will never be able to use this card anymore, so I'm gonna do it now. Could have been a bet too for the... Okay, they go quite white here, huh? Do I want to have black here? I do want to have red actually, so... Okay, we have a look here. Anything that is like big. Anything that I have a hard time to deal with. I mean, kinda everything is a bit annoying. But I guess it's too strong. Going like this. Going like this here. We do have some cool turns next turn as well. I'm kind of happy that they didn't double recruit me there. Okay. Cannot attack with the bat here, of course, but... I think this is just this one and then attack with the claw. Anything I can trade is okay. That is, again, good for me. Valet Flamecaller. One more time. Going for the trade I want. Beautiful card. Okay. Well, they just play their dogs. As long as they don't have any payoff yet, we playing. We playing. Okay. This is the moment where you actually play this. I do think I go for the damage here. Just potential double spell next turn. Okay. Cannot attack with the 3/3 here. Need to keep it for the Vine Lashers. Do they have the Ouroboros? They're on 13. I maybe reach this out, but it's not going to be easy. If I find an untapped land, this would be the best case. Yeah, it's just still the same. Go wide, no payoff. Never mind. I should not speak. Okay, how can we go out of this situation? If I draw a land, I can win the game. But they have a lot of power now, so I have to consider how I do this. This is like 4-4-4. This is crazy. Yeah, okay. You won. Ah, they found their payoffs. Yeah. Ah, too slow. Too slow. It's okay. It's minus 75. Well, we take it. But again, no removal. Where are my removals? Do we need 10 removals? Do we need 10 removals? Okay, Gonch. Yeah. Claw, Gecko, Warlock. Some good stuff going on. Okay, Harikla, you coming. Those are nice, we can use Gecko and attack. Then we just pump after, but get a creature out. Don't really know what they play. Don't really know what they play. Is it the combo? Golgari combo? Well, we will figure out next turn. We will figure it out next turn. Since I do have to try to push as much damage as I can. That's for sure. That is for sure. Okay. There's a landfall list over there. Well, we do damage now, which is nice. Happy to see that. Mana efficiency going for a Warlock here. Getting a 2/2 menace is nice too, so we have to looking for any removal shenanigans. I don't care. They cannot. Yeah. So actually, this one is a blocker, and this one can get rid of the other blocker, and this one can get rid of some card. Okay, it's definitely a deck where they use the graveyard for the landfall triggers. This is definitely what this is. So let's see. Let's see. 2 mana. We take these damage, that's fine. I'm happy that we do have a bet still. Like this one, a reanimation card is quite good. Okay, what is this? Town, okay, I see what they play. Yeah. The untapped lands there, so it's a combo deck with their graveyard and lands. Now the question is, can they do it? That's the one we're gonna get rid of with that, maybe? Pushing damage. They cannot really go off yet, so I don't think they're on board vibes too. So that's fine by me. The other one which is gonna kill. They play, we destroy. They're 6 life. Yeah, quite aggressive. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we would have just shoot this one. I just wanted to make sure where this land is. Okay, yeah. This was... we had an aggressive hand against a slow combo deck. Well, it's a cool deck, but it's hard to pull off in best of 1. In best of 1 you need combo turn 4 or have any board wipes or these kind of things, otherwise it's really hard. Or anything that really threatens you all the time, like Cavero, Kona. Airbender has creature combo, right, so you can have a solid board state. So I do think, even though I like it a lot, it's quite hard to pull off. Too many tapped lands. I do want to have a Vine Lasher, but it's not even that important with my hand here. It's just kind of funny. It's just kind of funny. Okay. We have a Betrayal here. It's the only spot I think we can use it. Now we do have some good cards. We also have Removal, which is nice. Okay, that's good. No cup. We going with the Flamecaller here. Going with Flamecaller and then use Bat and Lightning maybe. Because this gives me a mono green landfall wipe. Mono green landfall wipe over there. If I have land, Vine Lasher is 4 damage as well. It's quite nice too. But I think it's more controlling board state right now. So I hope they drop something without protection. Like best case scenario is of course a Hydra here. Because they have to play land first. If they play Tifa... Okay. That's a bit annoying now. Because I cannot get rid of the cap. But I will trade it here. If I have to. I will have a look at their hand though first. They can fight. They can fight. They can fight it. Still have 4 damage on the Flamecaller, which is still good. I will trade with this cup. I think they have +1/+1 hexproof on hand. So even if they block, they die, so they will not pump it. But I think it's an attack here. I do believe it has to be the bat here. Because we have to make sure that there's no big creature now. Because I'm pretty sure they have a Snakeskin also on hand. And then we probably drop a Vine Lash. We have to see what they have though. I can also just shoot the forest if I want to. But I still need to see their hand first. So let's see. That's funny. Okay, we expected this card, but... Okay, that's all they have, huh? That's all they have. I will drop this. I think my Lightning Strike right now is reach. Like, they have a lot of lands, yeah, and they get big creatures in. Maybe the Lightning Strike on the land would have been okay. Then they would have only one attacker. Maybe, but I will take the damage here. It is what it is. Maybe they just don't attack here because it's quite risky as well. So I cannot do really that much damage. If they attack with the cup, I'm willing to let it go through and then use the Vine Lasher here. Willing to use Vine Lasher. No blocks, of course. It's gonna be risky, huh? I have a land at 6 damage just with a land. Okay, it's not a land. It's a lot of damage. It is a lot of damage. Because it's +1, right? Okay. I'm gonna play this one. This one will be my blocker. Okay, it's not a land. Funny. Well, it's just a blocker now. They have 6 life. I don't think they get out of this situation. They have double land on hand. They can make an 8/8, yeah, sure. Has no trample, so it has to be like a crazy card they pull off here. An absolutely wild card. I have 2 damage also on my hand. And I will just attack everything. The Menace now alone will do it. Now it's 8, 9. Do they have one card that does 5 extra damage here? I don't know any playable card that can do that. So if they attack, I can just let it go through. But if they attack, I can also just block since I have 4 creatures. This is it. Kind of funny that I didn't draw a single land here. This is Menace, so cannot really block that one, huh? So we have 3 damage for sure. And that one is, of course, the one you have to block. But it's still lethal. Okay. Yeah, landfall, we went quite wide. They didn't have any Hydra. We had our Lightning Strike prepared. We could read it quite well. This was fun. Yeah, I enjoyed this game. Okay, ready? Diddy Sinatra. Okay. Okay, best of 3, they can decide. Green. Okay. I love that card. Trying to curve here. Scout, huh? Double scout. Double scout it is. Found the land. Congratulations. To you. Dog or anything? Okay. Merfolk. Oh man, I'm so happy. You have no idea how happy I am to see something like that. Like, I'm really happy to see Merfolk. I love Merfolk. So I wonder how they do it, because I have also a Merfolk list. They go like classic Merfolk here. Well, what I'm scared of is their potential way of going too wide or too big. Okay, so they have a lot of big spells here. But they don't really have a way to play it. So it's... They have 2 lands and they need to find lands, so... Gonna be that one. Well, now I have blockers, so they can trade with me if they want to. The Convoker there is a bit dangerous, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely going in here. Should have played Lizard first, that's my bad. -1 damage. Ah. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The beginning of combat on your turn. Look at the 5 cards. Okay. Don't want them to convoke the mana screw. They don't have any dogs. It's pretty good, but we have blocks. They get 2 creatures though. So they will attack here. We have to go all in here. Anything I can trade is kind of good. Merfolk against lizards. This is the fish lizards, the ocean lizards, the ocean dragons against the rock dragons, under the rock dragons. I mean, they have to attack and keep this up. It's obvious. They still cannot convoke it in yet. Okay, interesting. Tapping, okay, yeah. They have to tap the... I mean, they have to trade again. It's probably the... I mean, it costs 2 creatures. That costs only 1, but will deal damage. That's lethal. That's so funny. Playing against the Merfolks there. Okay. Well, I didn't expect for sure lizards. Like, I didn't expect Merfolk. Okay, I mean, against Merfolk, it's pretty simple. Everything that does damage. They play a high roll deck, huh? It's definitely those. Cutting 2 cards. This is one of those games where the deck could be kind of stale, and every time when I go best of 3, this happens to me. Like, guys, does this happen to you as well? It happens to me way too often. Really, way too often. Okay, Betrayal I think is definitely not good here. I'd like to look at the hand at some point. I have a million removals here. Kind of like this one too. Geth makes me stronger, can attack better. Fire Magic would have been a sideboard card potentially, right? For 1/1s, but you don't see Demir a lot, so I don't have it. But Fire Magic, now that I see it, has potential. But it would hit a lot of our creatures. You have to cut 1 more card now on the draw. They maybe play Leviathans though. That is not cool. I'm gonna cut the Mentor. I feel like it's maybe too slow. I'm a bit too scared that they go off too fast. I'd rather have the 4/3 there. Potential attack. Okay. Double untapped land is frustrating. Okay. But I do feel like now it is this one. Double claws seems good to me. Double Claw and then Vine Lash Scorch. I wish I can do it differently, but no, I have to go in here. Anything I can trade, I trade, of course. Anything I can trade, I trade. So they have 3 mana and they have a Merfolk there. I do have a Scorch. 3 mana. 4 Aura Board is potentially there. Didn't have a single removal spell. I take this as quite slow, so I'm okay with this actually. They go quite wide, so their payoff could come in soon, and I cannot really look at it right now. So it's a bit problematic. I think we have to do it. Huh. I'm okay, as long as I trade. This gives me like the feeling that they do not have what they should have there. So I can actually play a Flint here maybe. Or I'll go Vents into Scorch. Into Flint. If they had Aura Board, they would have played it last turn. That's for sure. So we're gonna go like this. That block just gives me like a different route. Yeah, I mean, it's an annoying card, but I feel like it's okay. Okay, they go wide. Okay, that's a good card too. How much do they get here? 2 draws, huh? Can we go over the finishing line? I do have to play these cards now. I have to get the maximum amount of damage from these cards. And they're decent blockers. So yeah. Have to do it like this. Have to do it like this. Yeah, kind of expected this. They have 2 attacks here. They go wide. I wonder if I can reach over this at one point. It's not going to be easy though. Oh, Station, really good. Just realized it. Good cards, but not working with the Vine Lashes, sadly. Okay, what we can do here is quite funny. So, we block with the Vine Lashers. And then we play 2 creatures, right? That's the idea. It's 8 damage to creatures. I mean, if they have Behemoth, they have Behemoth, right? I cannot do much about that. But I have to go for the win. Okay. This is gonna be really interesting now. If I draw a land, I win the game. Draw the land. Draw the land. I do have some blocks here. But they get a lot of tokens here. These stations with the pilgrimage is really cool. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at this for sure. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's pretty good. Now we need to dodge the Behemoth. We dodged it. Oh my god, the next card is brutal. Draw the land, please. Draw the land. One time. One time of the one time drawing land. Oh, this is gonna be... Is it... It's the wrong land. It's the wrong land, guys. Oh my god, it's the wrong land. Don't be a town. Why? No, you're not that. Dude, it's a red source. Oh, Didi Sinatra. Oh my god, they shouldn't have won this. This should have been a game 3. But sometimes I feel like playing Lizards gives this extra non-reading damage. So, yeah, we take it. For some reason the light is a bit weird today, I don't know why. But, hey. We take this game. That was funny. Merfolk. Not something you usually face. Wilco P. Did we just play against 3-2-4? Oh, something similar at least. I keep this hand. This I keep. This is like one of those hands I just see a curve and I'm so happy already. I don't have removal though. Poh. Well, we go white as we can. Okay, 3 creature turn 2 is nice. We have options now. Usually it's Warlock here, just to get rid of the Orboid, right? They will not block anything here. If they block the Hierarchy, I'm fine. I will just pump it, so they will not go for that trade. So here we have to get rid of the Orboid. Oh, this one. You can stock up, that's fine, but you don't play that creature. Did they find another creature? That's fine. Do have quite a lot of power still on the field. Like, if I draw a land, it's already 2 damage from there. Okay, that was a fast game here. Okay, so again, it's the Vegetable list, so you know what we do. We are trying to have maximum removal. We don't want the lizards. They are weak. We do like these. This one potentially is a really strong with our Geth here. I always feel the Mentor is the weakest card. Because I don't think we will outgrind them. So this card doesn't really give me like the finishing line here. Like the Mentor was one of these cards I was also not sure how to put it in somewhere. It's a great card, but sometimes it just feels off. Okay, I have a lot of removal. I mean, it's a sideboard, right? So we just start removing everything we see. No Badger Cup is good for me. Means we can play a creature. Can have some pressure at the same time, which is good. Seam Rippers. Okay, yeah. Take 2 though. Here we will just play the creature though. In this case, we go Betrayal. I could actually go Lightning here, to be fair. I could go Lightning here. Could go Lightning to keep this one and get a bigger one, but I still have Triumph. Okay. I mean, I'm just killing the creature. This is literally how our sideboard works, right? This is why in best of 3 you can like plan your strategy a bit better. So we killed already a familiar and 2 Lano Elves, and this is how you win the game. This was a pretty fast game, and sideboard won this alone. So yeah, nice. I keep this hand. I do have removal and have creature early on. This one cannot live. This one cannot live. It's like this. They probably have removal too. This one dodges the Hellkite though, which is already nice. So they are already a bit slower now, which is good for me. We know there will be dragons coming soon. So I do feel this is the best play here. They don't have a dragon to kill this one, except the one they already played. Legend of Roku, okay, so the next turn is gonna be stronger. Okay. Not really something to get there. Trying to be aggressive with our lizards. Lizards against dragon. I would say this is like the evolution deck over there. Okay. Yep. Okay, let's see. This is okay. If I trade this one to get a dragon with firebending next turn, I don't get the draws, but I feel like I have to go in here. No matter how I look at it. Could have waited here with the land, to be fair. One black. I don't have double black. Okay, but I actually shocked this in. Could have played the Vine Lasher here, but Vine Lasher is definitely strong in a different way. I do have the Flyer here, which still can push damage. This can be 4 damage. It's gonna be a really close game. Like a really, really close game. Okay, yeah. Interesting that they played like this. Okay. Okay. 4 life. Let's see. A claw. A claw is quite good. We have to attack here, that is for sure. Do have to do that. I do have 4 damage with the claw next turn. If I play this. If I play this, I play dragon, get rid of 1. Attack, maybe double dragon situation. So I have to... If I go Vine Lasher here and find a land, I win. But if I shoot now... Boy, this is really interesting. Because I don't know if I draw a land or not, right? I feel like it's gonna be Flint again. Flint also could block Roku if I want to. But these 2 cards alone is 4 damage. And this one would be 4 damage too. If I draw any land that's untapped, I win the game next turn. well is not helping. Now I wish I played other one, I can tell you. So we're going for this. I don't think you can attack here. I just don't see it. Okay, we found a land on their side there, but okay, that's a land. Oh, it's a really close game. I mean, I win next turn. I just need to survive this turn. I can block with everything I have as well. I have 14 life. I feel kind of comfortable. Okay, I take 8. Kind of okay. Okay. So yeah, okay, we won the game. Don't need these cards, but that's a good one there. But I just wanna... Okay, nice, yeah, that one was nice. So we play against dragons, so shoot the sheriff is given. A raid is kind of weak, but definitely shoot the sheriff. Lizard is weaker too. Look, they don't draw many cards, so it's not this one. What I kind of can see is Foggy Swamp here. Foggy Swamp is a really interesting card, especially there's a lot of good creatures that could come in. So yeah, Foggy Swamp it is. They'll probably have way more removal now too. Okay. Claw into claw. Yeah, it is what it is. Sheltered. I don't have the answer for this. It's frustrating. Okay, they get a lot of life here now. Oh, brutal. Yeah, that's a really strong turn there. Boar's Dragons is one of the first decks I played actually to climb as well. Really loved it. It was so fun. And yeah, this is what you want. This is beautiful. This is the beautiful scenario there. This is the best one I can produce here. They still have a lot of damage. But I will trade with the claw here. Too many flyers now for me. So, kinda nice, I guess. It's definitely nice to have a flyer here. Definitely good for me. Helps me blocking a bit. I cannot attack, need this as a blocker too. Maybe Ocher will bring this to the finish line, but get lost. Brutal. I see what they try to do here. So if I block this, I can shoot this down. Sadly like this, huh? Have to hope for another dragon here. That's not it. And I'm forced to shoot it down, and then I get a treasure token. If they have any sort of removal, I am screwed. Okay. Most likely we dead here. Most likely we dead here. Quite fast. Quite a good hand for them. Oh, one more turn to survive it. Okay. I feel like they will attack here. It's kind of like... yeah. That one I would block though. So they would tap out. So I would have to do like this. But I still need to find a way to deal with a flyer. It's almost impossible. It's good damage though, but it's not it. It's not it. Okay, now we own the play again. Okay, I feel like I need the braids. I'm not a fan of the braids here, but it kills quite a lot of creatures still. But I want to be more aggressive now though. I should have played the braids before, I think. Yeah, well, it's okay. I think a braid would have been better before. It's just funny to play Lizard against dragons. So that's kind of cool. Last game of this best of 3 set here. I think it's a good amount. Like, these games before went faster, so I will definitely talk about this again. Like, what do you guys think is the best split? Best of 1, best of 3? But it takes a lot of time. It takes more time to produce a video like this. So hopefully you'll be okay if it maybe it's like only 2 games in best of 3 sometimes. Because it is, yeah, it takes time. Okay, too many starting towns, but also removals and gecko and stuff. So kind of double mulligan, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Do we win against Evolved? The lizard in the evolution form over there. We don't have a to-do spell, so okay. I will have to shoot this. Still 2 removals, and if this one survives, then we're good. No creatures on the board is better for me. So they could actually use the Hellkite there, but they will sacrifice their treasure. Now my Jasper, of course, is in a better position, but I do like to play this one still first. Is it Jasper? No, it's this one. I feel like there's another removal spell lurking around. Still 1 over there, but they don't have lands, so they kinda can hear the Dragonfire. I knew it. There had to be 1 more. If there's 1 more after this, it'll be a bit shocked. Just try to bait them out, huh? Like here and here. Oh, 1 more. Well, we have them. Now the mentor's kind of nice. Okay. We still have to shoot the sheriff. They play the dragon now though. It's okay. So this is actually quite interesting now. Because I will let this here and I want them to tap out again. Because if I kill this, they play something else and I kinda can deal with that card. To be fair. I mean, depends how they play it now, right? This is what I was expecting to happen. Okay, so they tapped out, which is exactly where we want to be. This is a really cool one. But we finished this off with a burst lightning. Good game. Okay, got it. Well, we won all three games in best of 3 with Lizard. Definitely a deck that seems to be better in best of 3 so far. Also a different configuration, but now we can kind of compare it too, so yeah, cool. Well, this was quite fun, I have to say. Lizards best of 3 felt really good. Best of 1, it felt a bit too weak. I feel like Lizards are good, but maybe you have to play a different approach. Maybe this approach I had here would be better in best of 1, but you need a lot of removal spell because the Bedroom also usually the problem, right? So I think Lizard in best of 3 has a good spot right now. In best of 1, I still feel it's okay deck. I think it's an above 50% win rate deck for sure, but I cannot see it. But in best of 3, this surprised me quite a lot. I would definitely have to play it way more, but I enjoyed it a lot, and we went up to 400, I think, which is quite nice. And yeah, I see maybe there is another Lizard player here watching this video right now. If you have some input, always feel free to leave it in the comment. This was my best of 1, best of 3 approach. I'm quite happy with my best of 3 approach, and my best of 1 approach was also nice. But now you have some more different cards you saw in the game, so maybe you find a solution for yourself. And if you like this format, please let me know what you think about it. Give me some feedback, and if you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I wish you all a good night, good day, wherever you are.